with Dan and Jeff starts now.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. I'm your host, Megan Mamlock. Welcome back to Up North at 4. Hope you regained your power after last night's heavy wind and thunderstorms. Today, Jeff and I are recapping Monday night's storm with our own stories and taking a peek at the new shows coming out this fall. Then we'll catch up with the fall and the summer trends that Trisha Treasures has in store for us. We'll get to all that in a bit, but first, here's your top 4 at 4. The DNR has announced that the Kaywood Memorial Shooting Range in Vilas County is set to reopen to the public on July 31st for public weekend hours. The range will be open Saturdays and Sundays from 7 a.m. to dusk. Those planning to use the range should be aware of a few changes in the shooting operations. These two changes include Clay Shotgun Range remaining closed and only shooting at placed target stands provided by the DNR. For more information on the state shooting ranges, you can visit the DNR website. This week, you can drop off your unused electronics to the recycling at Schroeder's R&V Marine. Those dates are Friday, July 30th and Saturday, the 31st. Friday drop-off times are from noon to 5, and Saturday is from 9 a.m. in the morning to noon. The cost is 45 cents per pound, and with a flat rate of $20 for humidifiers and $15 for smoke detectors. 100% of the proceeds go to supporting the work at Nath Frederick Place and Good New Project. The Monday night was lit up by thunderstorms that rolled through the Northwoods and the UP. We received many photos from our viewers on that kind of damage the storm brought to the area. It is reported by Xcel Energy that 26,000 customers experienced a power outage, and they are still working on getting 8,300 customers their power back at the moment. Xcel Energy reminds people to use caution when traveling in affected areas and to stay away from down lines. To contact Xcel Energy at 1-800-895-1999 to report down lines or natural gas leaks. Now to the Olympic news that has shocked the gymnastics world. Simone Biles has withdrawn from the women's gymnastics team competition. Team USA Gymnastics announced that Simone Biles has withdrawn from the team final due to a medical issue that she will be assessed daily to determine medical clearance for future competitions. No other details were given concerning her condition. However, Biles left the competition floor after competing in their first rotation on the vault. Biles was replaced by teammate Jordan Chiles. Team USA is vying for their third straight team Olympic gold medal. Now, Chief Meteorologist Jeff Weller joins us now. Jeff, are we going to have a continuation of this thunderous weather with heavy winds and everything like that?
Well, hey, Megan, happy Tuesday. So the answer there is yes. We're getting a break in the action across the area now, followed by more potentially severe weather throughout the day tomorrow, mostly tomorrow evening-ish, about this time tomorrow into tomorrow night. But let's take a deep breath. We got through yesterday, but tomorrow is going to be a little iffy again. So if you have outdoor plans tomorrow evening, if you're sleeping in a tent or a non-secure structure, you may want to pull it inside again, as we could do something like this all over again. These are the storm reports from yesterday. Many reports of wind damage, hail damage in there as well. Mostly across Vilas County, Langley County, Oneida County, back over toward Marathon County as well. Again, that is now done. The atmosphere is recharging now, and this is what we're faced with for tomorrow. Now, we're talking about tomorrow afternoon and evening. Notice, though, it has shifted a bit back off to the west, right? The most likely area for severe weather tomorrow is now across parts of western Wisconsin, but still, we are all under the gun tomorrow, as we have quite the atmospheric setup tomorrow afternoon that really could produce some damaging wind gusts once again and some very large hail. So here is a setup, and you can see here the warm front is right there, the stationary front is right there. Between the two is right where we are. You squeeze the air. When you squeeze the air, it can't go down. The earth is there. It has to go up, and when that happens, it forms clouds. Those clouds expand, and you get storms. storms. That's happening now. Notice right here, though, right? Put my finger there and change the graphic. Look at all the heat across the Midwest right now. So these do this in the summertime. Storms form right over here on the north side of the big heat dome across the plains and then ride the jet stream down our direction. They typically have lots of wind energy with them, and that's exactly what happened last night. Looking outside right now, though, we have partly cloudy skies. It's still warm. It's still muggy out there. We're keeping an eye on this area here, though, for tomorrow afternoon. Likely severe weather once again across the area. Those could be strong to locally severe. Your full forecast at 5 o'clock.
Head to AutoGear for the best in automotive accessory installation. AutoGear installs the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Tinting, wheels and tires, custom seat covers, and so much more. Talk to an accessory specialist to see what AutoGear can do for you.
The St. Germain Chamber of Commerce presents their summer concert crawl. Join us at this local establishment for great live music.
Beautiful home in Mass City, Michigan with 263 acres being sold to the highest bidder regardless of price. Sunday, August 15th. Contact Brass and St. Louis Auctions for more details.
Up North at 4 does not have elite athletes, but it does have local news, weather, history, and people. Come up north every weekday at 4.
Here at Jameson's Whiskey, darling, we are more than a coffee bar. We are artists, creators, thinkers, and doers who share a common goal, building a strong community of makers with trust and lifetime values. Be sure to stop, shop, and sip with us in downtown Crandon.
The historic Rhinelander Cafe and Pub in downtown Rhinelander has been serving the Northwoods since 1911. With 32 craft beers on tap and supper club staples, Friday fish fry and Saturday prime rib, the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub also features more modern dishes like truffle fries and flatbread pizza. The large dining room provides plenty of space for an intimate surf and turf dinner or a family gathering over pasta. Stop in and enjoy a landmark in downtown Rhinelander, the Rhinelander Cafe and Pub on Brown Street.
Attention, four-legged playful friends. At Paws & Claws, we have life jackets and water toys. Stop into Paws & Claws and treat your four-legged family member to some playful toys to get in the water with them. And always, swim responsibly.
Get your gear at AutoGear, specializing in automotive accessories. AutoGear carries the world's leading brands for all makes and models. Lift kits, spray bed liners, trailer hitches, and so much more. Visit the showroom in Rhinelander to see what AutoGear can do for you.
And welcome back to Up North at 4. Jeff, the weather has been crazy. We got so many viewers sending in amazing photos, which hopefully they'll all be able to see their awesome photos, but it was pretty bad.
Yeah, I'm not sure they're amazing photos because the destruction was quite enormous across the area. Widespread wind damage last night. Basically, you know, from 7 p.m. through, I was here till 2:30 last night, 3 o'clock, tracking the severe weather. Again, this is not uncommon in the summertime across northern Wisconsin. We got it yesterday. We could do it again tomorrow, more likely across portions of western Wisconsin tomorrow, but the damage across the area is immense. It's not as bad as it was 2 years ago, that derecho that came through, but still the wind damage, if you have a tree on your house right now, that's little comfort to you, right? Because you have lots of damage that came across your yard. And
last night for me, I figured we'd share our stories. I lost power at like 8:30 and I got a text that I'd get back at 10:30. Didn't get it back till almost 11. I just wanted to go to bed. I couldn't take a shower because I had worked out. And long story short, I was just trying to charge my phone with my laptop, and I was just counting down the minutes till I got my power. Yeah, I was on air last night when the storm, we knocked out power here at the station. So it took us off air. Of course, you lose all the lights here in the studio. It becomes kind of eerie for a moment, right? Yeah. And then you try to figure out, is my microphone still hot? Am I on air? Am I on Comcast? Am I on, Hulu? What's going through? And you figure it out pretty quickly, and we got things back up on, and I was able to get back on the air rather quickly. But still, it's one of those moments where you have no control over it. It just kind of comes back online as it does. And for me, it was a bit frustrating because you want to be on air and get the word out. This thing was doing damage across our area for hours yesterday, and I wanted to communicate that, and we couldn't there for about, people
about 15
might not
minutes.
have even been able to really tune in.
No, and lots of people, 36,000 people lost power, if not more. That was reported, right? And there's literally hundreds of reports of damage. So, that's probably probably a portion of the people who lost power yesterday, or who just slept right through and woke up this morning and their clock was flashing and didn't even know they lost power last night. So.
And speaking of weather, so like when we come into the fall, things are going to be changing, especially with TV. We have not new shows, but we have old shows being revived. So we have Dexter coming back. So let's take a look. They just put out their trailer. We have about 27 seconds of it.
Dexter?
Yeah.
I've always had my demons, and so I went away.
What's up, Jumbo?
Hey, Mr. Lindsay.
But sometimes I have an urge too strong to ignore.
Oh, easy there. What is the problem? Yeah, I kind of have a thing about blood.
Yeah, so during that, you gave away the whole plot line to me.
Well, everyone...
Our mics were muted, but you heard the whole thing.
There's 9 seasons of it. So essentially, for people who don't know, Dexter worked for like Miami PD. He was a serial killer who kills other serial killers. So he's really doing things for good, but still doing bad at the same time. So I guess now he is in a fictional upstate New York, which it looks great. I guess people didn't like the last season. There's only 10 episodes of this. It airs November 7th. So hopefully that will be something people can look forward to.
I literally watch one show on TV right now, Yellowstone.
I'm rewatching Gilmore Girls, so it's okay.
That's it. And it doesn't come back, I think, until the fall, so.
Oh, that's a bummer.
I know.
Well, something to look forward to.
Yeah.
But also the Olympics. So
yeah.
I'm a huge swimmer and a fan anyways. But Katie Ledecky, they just had their first heat of the 1500, and she crushed it. She beat her competition by 6 seconds, which is unheard of. But she did get beat in her 400, I want to say, against the Australian, which everyone has been seeing. It's been the crazy video of their coach like going berserk.
And these pictures don't do it justice on TV, how fast they are going through the water.
Exactly.
It's amazing how fast they go. And then earlier today, we had this big debate across the studio about how we were watching diving. They had synchronized diving on earlier, right? And if you ever watched synchronized diving,
it's insane.
Like, how do you enter the water and not make a splash?
I don't know, because I was a swimmer, but I guess you hold them out, so it makes an air pocket for you. But Tom Daly,
the water has to go somewhere.
It does. It goes.
There's laws of dynamics that happen here.
Because then they flip underwater, so that's how they don't hit the ground.
So they pull and tug the water with them. I don't get it. It's still, it's to me, you're up there 30 meters, I think it is. It's pretty high.
I'm scared of heights.
And it's so fun to watch diving to me. Swimming, okay, I get it, but diving is like one of those like, oh my gosh, how do you do that? Right?
Yeah, and Tom Daly, who's from Britain, he just won gold, and he had missed it like the last Olympics, and so it was very exciting to see.
So lots of people doing great things this year.
Yeah.
Very proud.
Well, when we come back, we're gonna meet up with Trisha Treasures and see what they have in store for the fall, and we're all excited to come back with that.
The new LDF Country Market in Lac du Flambeau offers families the freshest meats, produce, bakery, and groceries. Take a closer look, and you'll find a smoke shop, beer cave, deli, and liquor all under one roof, with convenient fueling stations just outside. Add Native American arts and crafts, and you'll enjoy a unique, spacious shopping experience found nowhere else. Shop the new LDF Country Market today. Get what you need so you can get back to what you enjoy.
When you shop and donate to Goodwill, the good starts with you. Whether you shop Goodwill for the thrill of the treasure hunt, incredible values on back-to-school items, do-it-yourself project inspiration, or brand names for less, you can feel good about the impact you make. Your support keeps items out of the landfill and fuels job training and opportunities for people with barriers to employment in your community. When you shop and donate back to school at Goodwill, Goodwill starts with you.
Do you struggle to open or close your windows? Are they drafty or leaky? Are you constantly adjusting your thermostat only to have your energy bill skyrocket? If this sounds all too familiar, Renewal by Andersen is your best start-to-finish window replacement solution. They custom build and install weather-tight replacement windows that help keep your home warmer in the winter, cooler in the summer, and quieter all year long.
It was easily the best decision we've ever made in this house.
Don't make the mistake of buying poor quality vinyl windows. Renewal by Andersen uses exclusive Fibrex material that's stronger than vinyl, will not warp or bow, and never needs painting. They manufacture your windows in the USA and back them with a generous, fully transferable limited warranty that covers both product and installation.
Call now to schedule your free, no-obligation design consultation. Plus, take advantage of this limited time offer with incredible savings and attractive financing. Don't wait another minute. Call Renewal by Andersen today.
Welcome back to Up North at 4. I'm here with Trisha and Katie from Trisha Treasures. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks for having us.
So you guys have some fun summer and fall jewelry and beauty products that you want to talk about. So what are they? What are the jewelry especially? I'm so excited for it.
Well, Katie, this is all about Katie's. She loves sparkly stuff, and she's all about Farmhouse Fresh. It's American made. The Farmhouse Fresh is American made.
Perfect.
And Katie's going to kind of explain to you what's so significant about how wonderful Farmhouse Fresh is.
Perfect.
Okay, so jewelry first. We're going to do jewelry. Okay. So we're going to talk about our Sorelli jewelry.
Yes, perfect.
So, fabulous Swarovski crystal jewelry. This is brand new for us here in Rhinelander. The silver is always popular. You can never really go wrong. Really hot for this fall is this gunmetal black look, and then mixing like sparkly elements with natural elements too. So like this black one here has pearls mixed in with it. And some of these others have like natural gemstones in there as well.
But that's awesome, because I'm not a big shimmer girl, but this is definitely getting me more into the glitzy glamour. I'm normally pretty boring with what I wear, but and you also have earrings too. What makes you love the earrings?
They're very unique, actually, and what's really great about these necklaces is they're great for layering, which layering is really big right now. You can put in a couple necklaces, so you can have a chunkier one that's longer, a little bit more dainty up here. The earrings actually complement. If you don't want something that's on your neck, you can actually make a statement with your earrings. So
I love that.
Yeah.
That's perfect. And then we also have some fun bracelets too. Yes. Those are awesome also. So what about those do you love? Are they more summer inspired or more fall inspired?
A little of both, actually. You'll see a lot of the neutrals are really taking precedence right now, but I think that's going in from summer and into fall. So actually you can pretty much wear these year round, which is kind of nice.
Perfect. Yes. And then let's talk about the skincare, because we all love something that's good for us, good for the earth, good for the planet. What makes these products so special that you guys just love them so much?
So these products from Farmhouse Fresh, it's a company that's based out of Texas. Everything they make is in Texas, or they make everything in Texas. And they use all natural products. So like on the back, it'll tell you that everything's like 99% natural or 98% natural. Like it's all really good, fresh, natural things. So they're using like cucumber extract and shea butter and like organic things to just make really good products.
And you also had mentioned they also do something with farm animals.
Yes, so they have their own farmhouse or their own farm animal rescue, and they also support other farm animal rescues. So every purchase goes to help support those rescues. And on the bottom or somewhere on every product, there's a little code, and you can go online and look, and that will tell you which animal you've helped save.
That's so cute, because I'm a big supporter of conservation, animals and everything, especially all those cute animal videos you see on Facebook and YouTube. Yep. So that just makes buying a product so much more enjoyable, and it just makes you feel good too.
Exactly. And I enjoy the fact it's American made. I mean, you know, it's a farm, and so basically they're putting their products into their products. So yeah, it's great.
And so what has been the biggest sellout for the summer for a product at one of your stores, whether it's jewelry, skincare? What has been the biggest selling that you can't keep in stock?
You know, Megan, it's been a really great year for us. A lot of things that make people happy. We're talking skincare, anything to make you feel pretty. There's been a lot of jewelry been purchased because people are doing Zoom meetings at home and stuff, so they want to look pretty from the waist up, so they want to add a little sparkle to themselves. What would you say?
Yeah, I would say jewelry and then skincare. Like, we sell the Farmhouse Fresh like crazy. I don't know how many times we've had to reorder it in the last 3 months since we started carrying it.
And I'm not sure if you're aware, but Trisha's Treasures does a Facebook Live sale every Monday.
Oh, wow.
So Katie goes live every other week, I go live every other week, and she's featuring all the products that we feature in our stores, and the Farmhouse Fresh has always been top notch.
That's amazing.
So yeah.
Perfect. Well, when we come back, we're going to discuss how to spice up your dinner or your lunch or whatever you like to eat with some famous bourbon rub and everything like that. So stay tuned. We'll be right back.
There's a safe way to protect kids 12 and up from COVID-19.
So why did we get her a COVID-19 vaccine?
Because I missed school.
get ready for baseball season.
So nothing's holding them back.
Help your kids be kids again, safely. Visit vaccines.gov to find a COVID-19 vaccine near you or call 211 to learn more.
According to authorities, a massive sinkhole devastated several city blocks in Los Angeles. Run! Based on the size and unknown depth, there is little hope of finding any survivors.
I've got you!
Where the hell are we?
The Whitetail Inn of St. Germain. With a 5-star rating by Wedding Wire and winning 4 consecutive Couples Choice Awards, your dream wedding becomes a reality at the Whitetail Inn.
Welcome to Land O'Lakes, Serenity at the top of Wisconsin.
Stay with us at the Gateway Lodge in Land O'Lakes. Relax in our indoor pool, delicious dinners, and the coziest lounge in town. Come back to tradition at the historical Gateway Lodge.
You are failing us, Senator Johnson. Protecting our democracy has never been partisan, and yet you refused to investigate the deadly attack on our capital. Access to the polls matters to all Americans, and yet you blocked voter protections that have the support of Democrats, Republicans, and independents. You are more committed to the lie.
By and large, it was all peaceful protests.
And rigging the system to retain power than you are to protecting Wisconsinites. The challenges facing our democracy aren't partisan. It's time Senator Johnson puts country over party.
This portion of News Watch 12 is brought to you by Kitchen Bath Mart.
And we are back with Trisha Treasures. We're going to talk about bourbon barrel food. So I've never had anything like that. Now, how did you guys come up with this type of product for your stores? Is it a Wisconsin thing that I'm missing out on? Tell me about it.
Well, basically, it's to target the men in our store, to be honest with you, because anything that says bourbon is going to be like, whoa. You know, what's that? So basically, we saw this at market back, I believe it was in January, and it's called Bourbon Barrel Foods. They're made out of, it's made here in the States, Louisville, Kentucky. I just think it's a great spin. People are staying home more, they're cooking more at home, and so I thought, why not capitalize on something like this? This is something unique you're not gonna find everywhere, so that's why we brought it in.
You're really targeting the pandemic type of clientele right now. I love it, it's perfect. Especially because foods can get so boring. So especially, what are these sauces and what can you put them on?
So it's obviously summer grilling season, so we love to grill, and in our house we grill a lot. So we have the barbecue sauce, the bourbon barrel barbecue sauce. So it's bourbon infused. It's amazing, and that goes on everything. Like, we put that on our chicken, we put it on our country style pork ribs. Super, super good. It's a little sweet, a little bit tangy. Really, really good stuff.
So you can use it as like a sauce, as a rub, as a marinade. You can use it for basically anything you really want. That's awesome.
Yes.
Multi-purpose.
Yes.
Perfect.
And it's good stuff too. Like, it's all good ingredients. You can actually pronounce everything on the list of ingredients, which is awesome.
Good for me.
Yeah, that's important, isn't it?
Yeah, because I can't pronounce anything, so it works out for me.
Exactly.
And then everyone loves spices. I know I get bored of the same old spices. These are awesome. What are these like?
So these are different seasoning salts. So there's the citrus smoked pepper, which is fabulous on chicken, because we always love citrusy chicken.
Chicken's always easy.
Yes. The bourbon smoked pepper, which honestly you're going to use that on anything. So use that on your steaks, use it on your pork, use it on your chicken. A little bit goes a long way with these guys. It's a coarse grind. And then they also have the bourbon smoked garlic salt, which is my personal favorite.
That sounds really good.
Garlic salt goes on everything. That is your standard. Garlic salt and pepper, you can have a really good.
It makes everything taste good.
You can beat it. Yeah. And Trisha, you also have 3 locations for your stores.
We do.
And in Crandon, you have a bistro. Are you using any of these in your bistro?
We haven't introduced this yet to the bistro, but you know what, Megan? That's a really great idea.
Right?
I might have to do that for fall, for sure. Yes. I believe I can get some of these spices bulk, because we make all of our sauces from scratch there, so that's a really good idea.
Or maybe some pulled pork on a cold fall afternoon.
Yeah, it's a great idea.
That sounds really good.
Yes.
Is there anything else coming up with anything that you're going more towards the male clientele or anything more towards pandemic? Like, we got the shimmer, we got the food. Is there anything else big coming up that you want to let the public know about?
We started carrying more men's products. Buchanan, really neat soaps, beard care for men.
Oh, fun.
I'm gearing up more for the third and fourth quarter. Obviously, it's gift season then, so I think this is going to be, men's are going to enjoy getting the bourbon along with other items we carry too.
You said bourbon.
I did say bourbon.
Well, perfect. Thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate it. And if you'd like to find any more of their products, they're online, or you can visit one of their 3 stores. So check them out, and we'll be right back.
Thank you.
Come join us at the historic Waswaganing Indian Bowl, located in downtown Lac du Flambeau, Tuesdays through August 3rd. Experience the culture and pageantry of Ojibwe powwow, relax to the soothing sounds of Native American drums, and enjoy the vibrant colors of traditional regalia worn by authentic Ojibwe dancers. Watch and take part in the intertribal dances and come tour our Ojibwe Summer Village. Gates open at 6 with grand entry at 7. Come and refresh your spirit, paid by the Native American Tourism of Wisconsin.
If you can afford to launch yourself into space, you can pay your fair share in taxes. But billionaires and big corporations have avoided paying taxes for years. President Joe Biden's plan makes the rich pay their fair share so we can cut taxes for families with children and create millions of good jobs. Tell Senator Ron Johnson to stop putting billionaires ahead of the middle class. If you can afford to joyride in space, you can pay your fair share.
You blink, and 2 years have passed. Time moves that quickly. It's your time, too. You can go to college. You can have a career. You can earn more. For your family, for your future, for you. Just think what you can accomplish in your next blink.
Northland Basement Systems is the all things basementy company. Basement waterproofing, basement finishing, basement structural repair, humidity and mold control, and nasty crawl spaces too. When it comes to basement solutions, nobody does it better than we do. Since 1991, homeowners just like you in the Northland have trusted Northland Basement Systems for all things basementy in their homes. Call Northland Basement Systems today to schedule a free home evaluation.
Has the pandemic interrupted your routine health care? Our exceptional team at the Lac Vie Desert Health Center is determined to get you back on track. Our comprehensive primary care services include disease management, women's health, preventative care, and more. The convenience of our walk-in clinic is available when your family needs it the most. Full access to our on-site x-ray and lab services to expedite your care. Our friendly team is excited to meet you, and we are conveniently located in the Elison Realty building at the intersection of Highway 45 and 70.
So I think I might be a shimmer girl now. I used to not be a sparkle girl. I'm very plain with my jewelry, but I think they might have convinced me, and I might need to go on a shopping spree.
Come out of your shell a little bit.
I know.
Put some bling on. And I need to get myself some of that Kentucky Yaki. That
I need
really
to get
good.
some too. I need to
and that garlic salt, was it? Or garlic,
yeah,
what was it?
You can do it as a rub or as a...
Loved all their stuff. They're great. They've been on before, and they know what they're doing over there at Trish's Treasures.
Yeah, and there's 3 locations, so you don't have an excuse that it's too far away. Well,
we gotta go.
Yep. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow.